And we are live.
And I just gotta drop the drop the link in the Discord.
It's a meme. Let's be honest, we're walking memes at this point.
Dead Rising certainly is.
Not wrong about that one either.
As much as I do enjoy Dead Rising, the sooner we get done with this game, the sooner we get back to the EXE mobile games. Of course, I'm stoked for more Battle Network content. I know a lot of other people are as well.
I've been getting the itch for more Battle Network myself.
Yes. We should also keep going with Star Force.
Oh yeah, I plan to.
The only reason I haven't continued on my end is because I'm out of space on my computer. I gotta get a new hard drive.
Well, full disclosure on my end, the only reason I haven't done anything all this week is I have 2 funerals to go to over the next 2 days.
Yeah, like you've had just a craptastic February,
yeah,
bro.
If we could just throw out February and start over, like...
Hey, if we get to do it again, I get to go back to Comic-Con. You know what? Let's do it.
Same. Does that work?
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, it means that get to go back to Comic-Con, and that means that...
Whoa, we got people
hey,
early.
that was
What's
quick.
up, Master Chief? What's up, Sir Isaac?
Anime
Ready to watch me flounder some on some Dead Rising?
Yeah, Rio's playing this time. Watching anime show about robot fighting kids. Hey, Metabots! Yes!
Nice.
Man, that's another one that has been on my list to go back and finish for a long time.
Yo, dude, my February has been
So, he was supposed
monumentally bad.
I went to a con this past weekend. He was supposed to go with me to help host the Mega Man panel, which I did record. I'll be posting on the channel later. He was supposed to go with me. And it seemed like everything in the universe told him no. Multiple times. Like, it wasn't just a thing of, oh, one thing happened that would deter it. It was 3 or 4 things are going to happen back to back to make sure he doesn't go.
Yeah.
Like, just in case he was entertaining the idea of trying.
Which I was, until a certain point.
And then we both looked at each other like, okay, something is telling you to not go, and if you do come, I fear there's going to be disastrous consequences. And I got there safe because I drove my car, but you would have only gone for the 1 day, so maybe something would have happened like over there. You know.
Speaking of car situations, got rear-ended. That's part of it.
Yeah. Right. So when you get back to security room, right?
I was going to say, I'm not sure where we're supposed to be going.
Pre-order the Capcom Collection Fighting Collection 2. Yeah,
nice.
I want to pre-order that because I want to play some Power Stone. That's one that I've been wanting us to do for Fight Night Friday since the beginning. We just haven't had a good way to do it.
Yeah, dude, I will just unironically play Power Stone with anybody.
I will too, or I will start playing it because one of my friends I really used to hang out with at cons, but I haven't seen him in like a good 4 or 5 years. He was big into Power Stone. Now, there aren't really that many Capcom fighting games left that haven't gotten re-released at this point. Are there, like classic ones? I mean, we've gotten, the majority of Street Fighters. We've gotten Marvel vs. Capcom. We're getting Power Stone. Only one I can really think of off the top of my head that, has an active, outcry.
Get use the emergency exit, can't I?
It won't take you all there automatically. That's where you need to go, down there. That the yellow diamond.
That's for the Jesse's Discovery thing?
Yes, that's the next case. That's what we have to get to right now.
Okay. So I need to be heading straight south.
Oh, hi there, Pink Sheep. They're new.
Up?
They're new to the Discord. They've been posting there recently.
Nice. Well, nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm a bit of a enigma half the time. Can't get through there.
Yep. I always pronounce that name Fokker because that's how they said it in Robotech, but it might actually be pronounced Fokker. I'm not sure.
All I know is I used to get in a lot of trouble at daycare for saying it.
You weren't swearing. That is people's actual names.
Man, I keep just lariating straight into these guys.
They're getting you right as your iframes let up.
Item Smasher.
Only ones left are Sengoku Basara and Street Fighter Cross Tekken. JoJo Heritage for the Future hasn't gotten a re-release since like the Xbox 360 era.
Yeah, there we go. Oop. Now I'm going the right way. I'm gonna have to hurry. I'm not gonna have enough time.
Oh, it's a good thing we saved beforehand. Is there like a motorcycle or something there? Yeah, it does if you say it incorrectly. Of course, there is a movie called Meet the Fockers, so it's kind of close. I don't even know if this is going the right way because it says you're getting further away from it. Oh, no. I don't know.
I mean, I could go out like right here and cut across. No.
No, you're better off going through the plaza. Yeah, can't we pick what
Whoa! What is with the lag spike?
That's not happened before on your computer.
Yeah.
Playing it. And I hadn't on the Steam Deck since I got that hard drive upgrade.
Man, yeah, that's just not enough time to get there.
Next big Steam sale. That I don't know of. I know the Capcom games are on sale right now. I'm actually looking at getting. There's a couple I'm looking at getting. Devil May Cry 5 and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Deluxe Edition for Steam Deck. I've already got it for PS4, and I've got like all the character DLC. You know, I had fun with Infinite, but it's not great. Battle Network Collection for Steam for modding purposes. Yes, 100%.
Yeah. From what I've heard, there's already some pretty big steps being made in that, isn't there?
Last I heard was that they put some anti-cheat thing on it that was trying to deter modders, but the biggest mod that I heard going around was just replace the text with the original text font, because a lot of people weren't happy with the new text font, you know. But I also haven't looked a ton into modding the game because I wanted to play through the game vanilla first and then look into mods. Metabots collab with Mega Man. Yep. Those were talked about those on the Battle Network Iceberg. Metabot S Unlimited Nova, the mobile game. Yeah. Heritage Future being released is if Namco, CyberConnect, and Capcom work together, dedicate port of it, not in a collection.
Yeah.
Would make sense.
I've been really tempted to go back and play. Like, I thought about the Metabots game I had back as a kid on the GameCube.
Huh.
I've thought about trying to get a new copy of that because I was real big on Metabots back in the day.
I got the two Game Boy Advance games on the Wii U Virtual Console before it shut down. Yeah.
I should play those too.
Only in Japan. Yep, Japan always gets the good stuff. It's on sale, but the Switch version is. Maybe they wanted to sell physical copies, or you mean like the digital versions on sale? Okay, now how do we get up to the higher floor? Staircase right there. I'm gonna be so mad if you're like right outside the door and the time runs out.
Excuse me?
What? The controller bugged out for a second.
We're having some technical issues today, my friends.
The controller was completely dead before we started, and did it just desync itself?
I think it did just desync itself.
Oh, wow. I don't think we've ever had that happen before. That's embarrassing. Was it too dead, or did it just decide it wasn't gonna play? You want to make sure it's still synced?
Yeah. Give me just a moment.
Digital on sale. I don't know. Nintendo does like sporadic sales at times.
I would say the next Steam sale might be somewhere. Oh, well, looks like it's connected now, or it says it is. I'm just gonna
Removing device, and let's add it back. There we go.
We are back in business, hopefully.
You know, let's pull the chat back up. Boop. And boop. There we go. Yep, just did. Other news found out that someone uploaded most of Kamen Rider series. Is it on YouTube or is it on like the Internet Archive or somewhere else? Because Kamen Rider is one that I've been curious to dip my toes into, but it's one that it's so long running that it's a little intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
And my watch list is already. My watch list is going to outlive me, so.
It's really good though.
I believe it. Go on, controller, you're drunk. Yeah. It had too much fun at the con this weekend, being stuffed in my bag and not being used. We didn't get a hotel this time. We hung out with my parents over the weekend instead of having to pay for a hotel. Which, you know, I thank them for that, and I love them very much. And they were real supportive of the YouTube thing, too. Heck, my dad bought me my microphone. One reason right now. So, Dad, if you're listening, I love you very much, and thank you. Anyway, I finished the English dub of the Mega Man Star Force anime today. It's got kind of a weird formatting to it. Oh, is it drifting again?
It is drifting bad again.
It stopped after a little while earlier, so it should be fine. Oh, I just remembered something. I don't think we can get there from here. Because... Didn't they seal the door shut at the start of the game?
Looks like it's alright.
They sealed the tunnel, though, so you go there and it's gonna...
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Let me drink.
So yeah, if it turns out this way's a bus, we're gonna have to reload.
Reload completely.
Yeah. Yeah.
What happens when we don't
the
get
door
the
is
flight
saved.
from
The door is saved. The door not saved. The door is welded shut. Yep. All right, reload, save, and let's. Okay, how do we get back there again? I don't remember. I don't remember the routes.
Also doesn't help. I'm trying to parse Nintendo controls.
Right. One of the episodes is a big recap. Yeah, I was about to say that the final episode. Okay, so before I go into that, the way they decide to do the episodes in the Japanese version, for some reason they decide to have each episode be like an 8 to 10 minute deal instead of the full like 20 minute what have you. And then the English version, they're like, let's take 2 episodes and duct tape them together, but then let's also add like a recap and or a teaser for the episode you're about to watch, plus title sequence, plus ending sequence, and a lot of times plus preview for the next episode, to fill a 20-minute runtime to fit into a 30-minute TV time slot. This led to a lot of repeated footage, and oftentimes there would be, you'd get the start of one villain fight in the second half of one episode and the beginning half of the next, but then the second half of that episode would have nothing to do with the rest of it. And so you get the final episode, and the first half is just boss fight, which, that got some distance, which continued from the previous episode. And then the second half of the episode was just, hey, here's a big recap of like the first 4 or 5 bosses we fought, just for no reason at all. So the presentation of the English dub is kind of wonky, but I do appreciate that they are allowed to use the words gun and bomb in their battle card names, like plasma gun, heat bomb, things like that, instead of having to call it blaster or boomer, you know?
Cool, dude.
Yeah, Battle
Also,
Network, NT Warrior Censorship.
Pink Sheep says that March 13th is the spring sale for Steam, so, rip my wallet.
Fantastic. 20XX is on sale right now. I got that in my wish list. I'm going to try to get it when I get paid again. You know, those Mega Man inspired indie games.
Roguelike things? Yeah. It's really fun.
Hello, Osmog. Welcome to chat. Can't go to cons because going bankrupt. Yep, we all are.
Yep. Been there.
Some kid today fought over a chair and got thrown into the ground. How am I watching the English dub? Yeah, the English dub is on YouTube. I have a source. It's, I I don't want to say it out loud because I don't want to risk it getting taken down. It's on a safe site. It is a very reliable online library that recently came under fire from cyber attacks, but they are back up now. So that's all I'm going to say.
That kick felt personal.
Right. He kicked the knife out of his hand.
Honestly, I feel like I'm more impressed by that.
Go to the Internet Archive. Yeah, that's where I watch a lot of stuff at.
Hey guys.
Normally, I would just throw a bee in there, but that was incredibly satisfying to watch.
Yeah.
Well, when they don't have it, okay. Technically, the first half, the English dub of Star Force did have like a UK DVD release. I think it was on Hulu legitimately, but it's just not there anymore. But when things don't have a legitimate home release that I can buy, what am I supposed to do?
Oh, we got cutscene.
Yes, the DVD release is currently highest quality.
Take a look at this. The guy being dragged? I think it's Kabila.
Meat hook through the foot.
Mm-hmm.
Where is this?
Nice dot hack.
Plaza. Right in front of the butcher shop.
So, just a quick question for those of you that are here. How would y'all feel about some Monster Hunter? Because I'm going to be playing a lot of Wilds when it comes out.
Do we got time to get there? We're going to have to rely on the autosave.
On the autosave?
Like, we don't have time to manually save. We're going to have to rely on the autosave for checkpoints.
Where are we going?
Underground tunnel, the meat processing plant.
Man.
We're not anywhere near a parking lot either. Only thing Capcom is dropping.
Yeah.
480p anime. Yeah, the good old days. Heck, first time I watched Star Wars Tribe, which is like the Star Wars 2 anime, it was on YouTube. Someone posted them in like their crusty 240p glory, like episode 1, part 1 kind of deal.
I mean, I feel like most of us remember the days of 4 parts.
And then
Very low quality.
part 3 would be missing. Fruits Basket, Lucky Star.
Can I get into the underground over here?
Maybe.
I feel like probably not, but at this point we may just have to reload earlier anyways.
Like earlier?
Yeah. Because
I do remember that like right after this, don't we also have to like beeline it to Carlito's hideout?
something like that. Can I get down here?
Yes. Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it, so you don't have to.
Need a maintenance tunnel key.
Alright, to the park. They got vehicles in the park, too.
Which way is the park?
Like Leisure Park, right there. Like, you cut across, you can go to the underground, and then you can,
Oh my god, there's glass. I guess I'm just a bird. Excuse me. I really don't have time for that.
You don't watch a lot of anime, so you don't remember that? Yeah, no, that's from back in the day, like in the early days of YouTube. We're old, in case you haven't figured that out yet.
At least physically.
Yeah.
So, straight across?
Pretty sure there was a planned third season of Mega Man Star Force anime. Tie-in with Star Force 3 got scrapped. Some reason, probably due to the underwhelming sales. Yeah, it also doesn't help that they didn't release it in the UK. UK might have had some good sales if they had released it over there. I would have loved to see a Star Force 3 anime. Not sure exactly how they would have tied Rogue into it though, because he like kind of disappears at the end of Star Force 2. He doesn't die, but he's just like kind of
no longer relevant.
yeah, he's no longer on Earth.
Why are you jumping your friend randomly?
Tickle fight. Prank
I
war.
mean, it would not be the weirdest thing I've heard.
Prank war. MF's on the way to endanger someone's life. It's just a prank, bro. It just insert the Oscar Proud running meme here.
Can I take that motorcycle down
Yes,
there?
you can. You can take the car too. Car will run over zombies easier.
I realized it as you said it. What's the go button? There we go.
Press B to load. There you go. Alright, it should be just immediately to your left. And then right through the door.
We're gonna be right there.
Yep. End of the corridor.
Yep.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in these tunnels when I was level grinding to unlock stuff.
Man, things got good brakes though. Right up here.
No, wrong one. Go back, go back.
Yeah.
There, that door. Double door.
I'm
Get off! Get off! Get off! Get off! Jump, Frankie. Oh, I made it.
Woo!
It gave me their address. Worst mistake.
Hmm.
Senator Armstrong, is that you?
That guy over there. That meat.
This is good meat, huh? I just got it in here. It's fresh. You just wait right there, sir. In a moment, you can try the best ground meat you
Is it
ever.
Carlito's head? You saw that, right?
Mm-mm.
It looked like it was fuzzed out or something.
Zombies are no good. I can't serve my customers spoiled meat like that. I have a reputation to uphold.
Harry the Handsome Butcher.
Trust me. I'm a butcher. I've got the best meat.
Yeah, I've got to go back and look at the archive, but something was going on with Carlito's face right there. Like, it might have failed to load, and I was just looking at his hair. Name the butcher Patrick instead of Larry. Who plays Peter Griffin butchering people? Yeah, they completely changed in the remake. Yeah, he was Asian in the original version, and they turned him into Senator Armstrong with a mustache. Bro is jacked, though. He even runs like Armstrong.
I feel like that can't be accidental.
Well, Konami and Capcom do have a history of crossovers.
Is there a way to?
We should
Stop that.
we should have grabbed. We wouldn't have had time to grab the Mega Buster, did we? Really strange that almost things go in the Star Wars Sammy situation where not doing well.
Oh,
Meat hook.
Jesus.
And now he's gonna shank you. Yeah, he really does look like Peter from Family Guy. Yeah, go ahead and take it. Oh, we do have a Mega Buster! Oh. Shoot him
I
in the
think
butt.
we're just two of the most unobservant YouTubers of all time. Just
He just fell straight back like that. Yeah, that's what I was telling Rio. I was giving him some of my notes because I do plan to do like an actual anime review of it outside the iceberg. but they did change some character dynamics and like not personalities, but like the way they compose themselves a bit.
It's over. What about Isabella?
She's on our side now. She's checking out your computer right now.
One of my water bottles.
Yeah. Here you go.
Well, there's a cutscene going. I want to get a drink.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Well,
Expected revenge. What your people did to Santa Teresa. To my hometown. Why was your meat so much more important to you than human life? Why? Why did my people have to die to feed your fat bellies?
That doesn't excuse what you've done. But I promise, the Seneca base's story will be told. But I need the password. Hey, hey, hey! Stay with me! Give me the computer's password!
Mega Man Sus Force. No, I haven't seen that. I know what I'm doing after
I was
the stream's
about
over.
to say, it's like, well, I guess plans have been made. Sounds phenomenal.
Oh yeah, it was before Among Us. Yeah, for those people who are longtime YouTube poop watchers, apparently the word "sus" was like very popular to use. I never understood why, other than it just sounding kind of funny.
Just like you good, red, white, and blue Americans.
Are we gonna get a HD look at that medallion?
It's not over. Not yet.
I mean, it's dang near a McDonald's reality.
What do you mean it's not
Have you
over?
seen how the chicken nuggets are made?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Still tastes good though.
I'm sorry, Isabella. Give this to my sister.
Can we get an HD look at that locket, please? Need it for cosplay purposes.
Does not appear so.
For those who don't know, I cosplay Frank West, and in Dead Rising Off the Record, Frank wears Carlito's medallion as part of his getup, and I have a medallion like prop that I wear. Oh, there we go. That's the best look we get. So do we have time to get back to Isabella
What
before?
happened to case 8-3?
No! Dang it.
So what do we do here?
Can't we choose which case to start with? Wasn't that an option in the remake?
I mean, we can try.
Let me Google that real quick.
Where's Sonichu's medallion?
No, absolutely not.
We have one that's considerably earlier.
How earlier?
11:02 to our 22:12.
And we can fast forward and skip time.
What you think? I feel like that might be our best option.
Go, like, be out real quick. Click return to game.
That just continues us where we are.
Yes, but we can load the game manually, though. So, like, press start and, like, is there anything in here that lets us choose what case to go to? I know that's a thing in like Dead Rising 4, I think. Can we not? No. Okay. All right. Looks like we are gonna have to load. So.
I mean, right here's our only real option.
If we're assuming that that has the same. Yeah, it's got the same save date on it. So yeah. God, we haven't played since November.
Been a minute.
Sonic.exe, likely named after Mega Man EXE, The Darkest. Oh yeah, I forgot, we're playing as Zaku. Bomb Kill. Oh, right.
Where is everything?
Alright, so to your left. There.
Directionally challenged to a severe degree.
Advancement of technology, the points where it's called EM drive. Bloodia. Yeah, isn't that what the Japanese name for the big sortie virus is about there at Pt.4? The Dark Void sorties? Gotta go through the vents.
Okay, so we gotta do the stop the bomb thing first.
Yeah. Not gonna have time to do the photographer's pride case. Well, we got footage of that already, so that shouldn't be an issue. And still have most of the same weapons. Oh yeah.
Does that make me drop?
Yeah. Yes, it does. I was about to say, and it's gone.
Crap.
Oh well.
What I get for button spamming? Why can I not dodge roll while she's talking?
Oh, because Frank's got the walkie-talkie in his hand.
Just tuck and roll on the other side, man. I'm going to take a lot of accidental screenshots.
And they're all going to clutter up my Steam.
You know, suddenly I'm less worried about it.
Not gonna answer.
I kid. Oh wait, I'm just. We're just trying to complete the missions at this point.
Right. Thoughts about this canon versions? Those guys are still there. I'm inclined to definitely agree that Black Ace is the canon of Star Force 3. Pegasus, I feel like, should be canon Star Force 1 for a handful of reasons. As for canon Star Force 2, I'm going to say, my opinion is that it actually should be primarily Zerker, but I'm going to elaborate further on that later. Don't want to give away too much before the actual video drops.
Yeah.
One kind of obvious thing is the fact that you get Zerker with both versions of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they really push that it's there, you know?
Huh?
Marathon Runner unlocked Mega Man shoes.
I was about to say, like, didn't we already have that? And then I realized that we
Had to load a different save file.
man.
Yeah, Kent Swanson. Yeah, we're not gonna have time to go deal with him. And what's that? What do we know? Yeah, and the other big reason was because that's the one he gets in the anime. He does
Wasn't there something about Dragon being kind of a contender for the?
That's the one that most people saw it because it was a GameStop exclusive.
Oh.
Yeah, they just force your way through the hole. That's what she said. There we go. Yeah, just gotta find the trucks where they're parked. This shouldn't take long at all. Then we just gotta have a shootout with Carlito and just blast him with the Mega Buster.
So there's one right there.
I suppose my angle from it is, if you have to assume that he only gets one, then I pick Zerker, because that's kind of how they do it in the anime. Mega Man's only allowed to get one of the Ooparks. if possible, I always like to assume that he gets every version of everything, or that was more so a Battle Network thing. But when it comes to like Battle Network 5 and 6, it has to be either or. Battle Network 4, both versions theoretically could have happened. Battle Network 3, blue version, or Rockman EXE3 Black was the update that came out afterwards, so it's pretty well accepted that because it has more content, that one's canon. That I know that's Battle Network and not Star Force, but that's the mindset I was trying to present here. I'm looking at it from the angles of do we have to have either or can we have all of them? Hey, if we go by the first season of the first anime, Mega Man does get all three of the satellite transformations.
Turn and follow the wall.
Try to get them all. You just got coconut mauled.
Sunday driver.
What even is the lore of Tribon? Okay, from what I remember, you can only get the other Tribons via brother bands. Yes. So the lore, from what I remember, is that a long time ago, different FMEN or EM wave compatible tribes existed, and they were kind of tied to the planet Mu, or not planet, the Lost Continent. And the three main tribes were Zerker, Saurian, and Ninja. And there was an artifact called the Oopart, out of place artifact, that you find in the museum that has a very strong wave signature. Omega Sis accidentally eats it. Oh, crap. Alright, we'll deal with Kendall after this, because we gotta go back to the security room anyway. But, so the lore is that they were just tribes that existed a long time ago, and we don't really get too much more in-depth on them, other than they're basically a lost piece of history, and we gained a fragment of their power.
The controls will be super tight for a second, and then they'll be slippy, and then they'll be tight.
And Pokemon Anime, Ash gets all three starters, which is like Pokemon Yellow. Yeah. Anime protagonists get all the best stuff. Alright.
Now we'll deal with Carlito.
Yep.
Where's he at?
He's right there. Did the screen just glitch right there?
Man, he's just gonna keep calling, huh?
It's like the windows are protecting him. Yeah. Get close and just whack him with a mannequin. Seriously, that's just going right through him. Can we damage his car enough to deal with him?
I don't know, but that's getting old.
Michelle Club. I think we actually damaged his truck to where he can't drive anymore.
What?
Yes. Shoot him head on. There we go.
Man went, ah!
Power at the kisser. No, he's dead.
Yeah. I'm without a vehicle now. Man, did he just like...
He dips.
Yeah, he ran all the way away.
He's gonna come back.
Jeez.
I feel like the fans will accept that as canon, because Mega Man getting all three of the satellite modes are in line with anime, so... There's also been a couple of Pokemon ROM hacks, like Ash Gray, where it like turns it into basically anime-inspired Pokemon Fire Red. I've been wanting to play that for a while too. Like, not necessarily on stream, but like just myself. And I would love to see like a Battle Network ROM hack inspired by either the anime or the manga.
That would be pretty cool.
You got any more orange juice?
I do not. Gonna have to restock.
Don't really think there's a lot of recovery items down here either.
Not to my knowledge. Where'd he go? Oh, really?
I think our first objective needs to be getting the time bombs out of there. There he is. Wow! Bro got hit by a parked car. I'm at least glad that it lets you do this, like off the record does, instead of just load the save file.
Yeah. But I bet I'm gonna have to go through all of that again.
Speaking of Mortal Kombat, hey, if you encounter Carlito, deal with him first. I think just one well-placed charge shot, like right up his nose, ought to do it.
I mean, it did that last time.
That wasn't even a charge shot. That was just a regular, just single shot, wasn't it?
Fair enough.
Yeah. There's the butcher shop. We got isekai by Truck-kun. Sorry, Frankie. You're going to isekai land. Not the right.
That's not the right.
Nope. Not on the other side, but that truck is drivable. I was gonna say,
I'd rather take that one.
on the subject of Mortal Kombat, I'm 99% certain I've said it before, like on camera. If Capcom ever gets representative, it needs to be Frank West. Like, Frank would be fantastic for Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, you know what? Strider hear you. I feel like he's fitting pretty well, wouldn't he?
You can definitely see it.
This is Dead Rising, not Devil May Cry. There goes all your HP suddenly.
Ow.
You should still have one orange juice, right? Yeah.
Ow.
Why can the shots
Yeah.
not hit him? Bro just decides that the windshield wipers get in the way.
I'm getting hit by explosions from literally forever away. You got to be kidding me.
This might be dumb, but try aiming a little bit higher. Like see if it's a hitbox thing. Oh, there we go.
Yep. But now I think my truck is inoperable. Please stop calling me on the phone. It's gonna sound dumb. Can I put this back down?
Yes.
I need to push it.
For what?
I'm pretty sure you move faster with a cart.
Curious about something. Can you use best combos PvP or only single player?
Pretty sure you can use them in PvP because I think you've used them against me before.
We've never PvP'd on Star Force that I recall. That must have been like right after we became friends then, because I haven't played Star Force since high school.
Well, I
That would've
very
been-
clearly remember at the very least you beating the brakes off of me.
Anyway, best combos, you have to get them turned into a legend card first, and then you can use that. I love, like, the concept of best combos. You basically get to make your own program events. Going to add Jill from Resident Evil to the Street Fighter series before she was scrapped. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I feel like that'd be a pretty neat addition. I mean, heck, here come Carlito. Oh, Lord, he coming.
Yeah, you and me both, Frank.
This is quite frustrating.
You're telling me.
At least that time it was a grenade, not a parked car. That's like some Halo 4 Warthog physics right there. I know you ain't played a lot of Halo, but the splatter.
Yo,
What?
I barely even tapped the barriers that time.
Just one that best combos didn't return to Star Force 3, but yeah, you're already overpowered enough, and you get galaxy advances, which are not quite as cool as program advances because you don't get to save them in a memo. You just have to memorize them.
Oh my god, camera, please.
I lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was saying.
Well, mentally, I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah.
a lot of stuff that'll get us demonetized. Ooh.
Blaze was talking about Kamen Rider being a bit intimidating. You said it's really good though. Do you have any thoughts on the show?
The number one thing I would say, don't go into it thinking of it as Power Rangers.
Yeah, 'cause
Like,
doesn't Kamen Rider predate Super
It
Sentai?
does.
Check out the little side room and see if there's like a snack or something in there. That's an exit. That leads back to the mall.
Trying to think words, but still do this. I will say it gets away with a lot that you wouldn't see in other similar shows, so be ready to be surprised.
Star Force 3 felt like an overhaul. Yeah, I got a spiel for that. But what I was saying is, Halo 4, the splatter mechanics, like that's when you run over someone with a vehicle, they were hot garbage. Like, so you could be going full speed with a Warthog, hit an enemy dead on, like in PvP. Wouldn't do anything but maybe drop their shields if you're lucky. You could be trying to park next to your friend to let him get in and gun for you, or get in the passenger seat. You would be coasting to a stop, like drifting slightly, kind of like how Carlito did when he hit you earlier. It would kill them, and then you would get booted for betrayal.
Please, just let me.
Super Sentai Kamen Rider made by the same guy. Pretty sure haven't seen anything mentioned to Digimon stream. Oh yeah, new Digimon game coming out soon. You know this guy's excited for it.
Yeah, I actually scared my children on accident with how I popped off because I got very loud very suddenly.
I wasn't in the room, but I was texting him back and forth. He said he was literally jumping for joy, and I believe it.
And for those of y'all that don't know, I am theatrically trained, so I can get really loud when I feel like it. Yeah. And the little ones were not ready. Okay, so deal with the bombs first, come back for Carlito.
Carlito comes to you. I feel like that's probably the best course of action.
How do I just...
So, Star Force 3 being a complete overhaul, I agree. There's a lot that I'd want to go to in like a full video retrospective. So, I want to go into more depth when I do the eventual full video retrospective on it. But yeah, they added in a whole lot that made it more like Battle Network. They changed a whole lot that was just fundamentally different from the first two games. And it felt like its own thing. Like, oh, jeez!
Yeah, he can just decide not to get hit.
You want me to give it a go?
No, I want to give it one more shot.
Yeah. I mean, you can deal with the bombs. I can try to deal with Carlito if you want. I was gonna say, if you want to deal with the bombs, I can try to deal with Carlito if you want me to.
I may let you give that a shot. Holy crap.
But yeah, like Star Force 3 changed a whole lot. And brought back a lot of stuff that was very
I'm
Battle
gonna go a
Network-esque.
different route with it though.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna hit it reversed.
Yeah, because the
That
one...
way I end on the big truck one that I can pick up.
Yeah, the Butcher Shop one is like right there next to the exit.
Mm-hmm. Let's the idea, at least.
Kind of unrelated tangent, but if y'all remember that video I did like a couple years back for the talking about that Game Now magazine Mega Man 15 anniversary article, I found a variant cover that has Mega Man EXE on it, and I'm gonna buy that when I get paid tomorrow. Just some for my collection. Just want to have both of those. So, Rio, what Kamen Rider shows have you seen?
It's been forever. I watched... This is going to be the most, of course, Rio thing. But the number one I can tell you I remember watching way back in the day was the one that has Ken Ichijo in it, because my introduction to Kamen Rider was the fact that Ken Ichijoji from Digimon is a reference to that character. But that said, it's been 8 years since I've actually watched Kamen Rider, so...
Sazmog, I just now saw that meme you tagged me in the Discord. Again, no, you are too young. No alcoholism for you yet.
Like I was saying,
Bees?
to be perfectly fair, it is a small... Yeah, what? It is a small wonder that I remember the Ninja Storm Super Sentai being called Shurikenger.
I kind of love that title.
Yeah, but like, of all the Super Sentai variants that I've watched, that's like the only one that's named I can still just...
But you see, Sosmog, when it comes to high school teachers, double standards are abundant. Like, the rules don't apply to them.
That's kind of how it works.
Especially if they are a...
Turned around.
Especially if they are a social studies teacher, math teacher, and or football coach.
Okay, why did you list football coach twice?
Legendary Master Shin left Capcom in 2020. No, I didn't hear about that. I didn't know who their real life counterpart was. I knew that Mr. Famous was Masakazu Eguchi, and he's still with Capcom. I did know that Legendary Master Shin was kind of like the Mr. Famous of Battle Network, or of Star Force.
Whoa. I think Carlito missed us.
Teacher says the rules apply to everyone. But you know, teachers get special privileges.
They say that.
About to say, about to reach in there and just pull the battery out that walkie-talkie.
Yeah, like...
Smack. Did you just launch your bees in that direction?
I think so.
Carlito over here trying to blow up your ride. Hey, just grab the other truck. Grab the other truck. Yeah.
That's where I'm going.
Is that the last bomb?
Yeah, it was. So I'm gonna run these outside real quick. Rolling.
Keep rolling.
Dude, I'm, like, personally eating very good for video games this year.
And anime.
And anime.
Devil May Cry.
He's like, seriously?
Is it Comic Sans on the truck? Well, let's find out when we get back there.
At least doing it this way, the bombs are taken care of.
So,
We just don't have to deal with that.
This is as far as you go today.
apparently not.
Give up and surrender.
To be fair, the last, like, two times, he got you while you were getting one of the other bombs. So, you didn't really,
With all due respect, I'm skipping over the cutscenes we've already done.
Yeah, we've already done that. But yeah, like, to be fair, the last couple times, Carlito just blindsided you while you were trying to take care of the bombs, and you weren't even trying to fight him. So,
Ooh, boy.
Alright. Back to the, turn to the security room. Alright. Still got time to do the photographer's bride if you want to.
Nope.
No. You want to do a long-haired punk or not? We gotta do Kendall's betrayal because it's in the control room. Disk server name. Oh, okay.
Keep losing track of where I'm at.
Crunch. Smash. You see that window there? Smash.
Listen, Mr. West,
Oh.
I owe you an apology.
I guess
Looks
we're
like you're a pro after all.
dealing with that anyways.
If I would have known that, I'd have taken pictures like this from the start.
I don't remember this.
Oh, right. It's the alternate version of this cutscene. Where we failed to stop him.
How you like them apples, huh? You see, I think outside a box. And the best part is, I'm just getting started.
What is with his
I'm
hair?
gonna tie you up nice and tight. Get the zombies all riled up.
Bro sounds like Mark Hamill Joker.
Mm-hmm.
It always bugged me.
Killed in the line of duty like a
I don't think I've ever done this.
I've done it all of once on the original.
This'll be the greatest picture of my career. Maybe in the history of photography.
Wait, why'd they make a printing sound?
This is gonna take me straight to the
Dude, how many cameras has he got on him? 5? Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. One thing that always bugs me is how his tripod is connected to the lens of his camera. Which I guess that does make sense from a certain standpoint, with a lens that big. But it bothers me the way he carries it around, you know? There's a recovery item right there. Hey, do the moonsault kick.
That's what I've been trying to do. Just
Yeah,
picture yet.
just the backflip. Does a lot of damage.
where's that gonna put us at? Just the
Couldn't save
start of the
survival
fight?
from... Yeah. No, we, Yeah, it puts us back in that cutscene, because that was our last save point. So we can either choose to go fight him again, or we can try to go around him, maybe?
How would we deal with it otherwise?
Didn't think they'd do that. Yeah, beast of a man. Brain, work for me,
Yet
please.
to see someone give me a good argument as to how I'm wrong. So, we failed photographer's pride already?
We failed to save the survivor. As far as I recall, the cutscene that follows is exactly the same. The only difference is that the survivor is now dead, and Frank won't have any of his clothes or items. So we can either let the case run out if you want, and just go around him, because we already have footage of that.
Yeah. So just go around this way? Can we go around that way?
I don't know, because
Yeah, we did it earlier.
but we didn't end up in the right place.
Fine.
But we have to get back to the control room.
It'll be fine. I got this. I
Uh,
nod confidently.
Ranger rejects for good things.
Is that... It's been a minute since I've looked at it. Is that the one where the Rangers are actually evil, yada yada. I've also stumbled across one that's like the Red Ranger sent to another world.
Just the mall's infected. Yeah, it's all like isolated to one spot. There's a door right there.
Will that not be blocked off? Unusable.
Yeah. I would say he's more likely a parody of Major Glory.
I mean, Major Glory is a parody of Superman.
He's Superman plus Captain America. Yeah, might want to drink that OJ. Isekai version Super Sentai. There's an Isekai Power Rangers. That should not surprise me.
Wait, the Loser Rangers in Isekai too? Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm only half getting to look at the chat.
I'm not gonna look over his shoulder because he's sitting in front of the screen. Okay, so we can't get back to the place from here. Like,
Can I not go through here?
yeah, probably, yeah, because that's where the elevator. But that's where he's waiting for us, though, isn't it? Yes, yeah, Paradise Plaza. That's where he's waiting for us. Pretty sure, or is it? Pull up the map again.
Yeah, Paradise Plaza is where he's waiting for us.
Yes.
So I just run out the clock.
Oh, right, yeah.
Ah, dang it.
Intro of the game showed a whole room that was infected, and it's just the mall. That was the focal point. Oh yeah, that's true. Heck, the mall is actually where the majority of the survivors were holed up until that stupid lady tried to go out there for her dog.
Yeah. I'm probably going to check that one out possibly tonight.
Alright, there we go.
I've been watching a lot of anime with the kiddos too, so my knees.
Should have done the knee drop. Down and square. X. We're using Xbox controller. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because all the letter buttons change locations between Nintendo and Xbox, I default to using PlayStation layout.
Yeah. I don't know if I've told you, me and the kids, we've been swapping between Mashal, Black Clover, and oldest is currently watching Gurren Lagann with me.
You just ran past it.
I did, didn't I?
Watching Gurren Lagann?
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
We've gotten into the time skip part, and she's not as
excited anymore.
happy about it at this point.
No.
We haven't gotten to the good part, or good stuff starting again, so she's like, I'm not even really enjoying it anymore. It's all just sad. Why can't Simone be happy?
Right. Rip Frank's ankles. Alright, I don't think we've got to talk about this on stream yet, but Rooster Teeth is apparently making a comeback.
Yes.
I love the way that Bernie did his return video. Did you see it?
Mm-mm.
So you see Bernie pull up to. Yeah, we need to go talk to Kendall, get him to calm down.
That 3.
Oh, hey, Salzmog, welcome back. Yeah, just skip all this. We've already done this this cutscene. So he pulls up to the Rooster Teeth complex where they do all of their. Wait, what are we supposed to do?
How do I check?
It's right there on the. Or go back to the main game. Press up on your D-pad. Yeah. Keep talking to him until he calms down. There we go. save
I'm
them.
gonna save over.
The previous one?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll save them, we'll advance time. So, the way he did was he pulled up to the Rooster Teeth complex, parking lot's empty, gets out of his car, walks into one of the studios, it looks like a gymnasium, like big open, turns on light. Hello? Everyone? I'm back with the milk! Where's everybody?
So we need 5 p.m.
Is that when it says it takes
Head
place?
to the security room at 5 p.m. on 9/21.
Apparently.
So that's 3.
Rooster Teeth might end up like
Four.
G4 TV did due to the controversy. Oh wait, wind. I was gonna say wind it back a little bit if you can.
I don't think I can.
We'll reload if we need to.
Probably be best to go ahead and reload it, because that still leaves us with.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not.
Oh, okay.
If I just book it.
Yeah, honestly, even though Rooster Teeth is trying to come back,
Man,
I
Jason David Frank.
Did you talk to her?
That one hurts.
Yeah. I honestly think it might be too little too late for Rooster Teeth to try to make any kind of meaningful comeback. Only 2 real properties of theirs that I cared about were Red vs. Blue and Ruby. Ruby, I'm pretty sure, got sold off to Warner Brothers. Unless Bernie's got some way to buy it back before Warner Brothers does anything else with it. And Red vs. Blue is over. And, oh, smack. Barring, like, 3 very specific things, I honestly don't think I want any more Red vs. Blue at this point, because they've had their story. They've had, like, 4 or 5 different series endings that could have been the end. And,
Trying to make sure she stays with us.
right? And, like, I wasn't super satisfied with the final season. That is meant to be the true canon ending. So, I'm just like, I'm that was my closure with them. I'm good leaving them behind and just moving on. I mean, Achievement Hunter was fine back in the day. Like, I did watch a couple
How
other
do I yell
episodes.
again?
Push down on the R stick.
Come on! Come on!
Or push in the R stick, I should have said. Yep.
Come on!
Created by Monty Ohm, correct. But, yeah. So, there's not really too much that they could put out here soon that I am super interested or invested in. I know that a lot of people liked the Nomad of Nowhere and wanted another season. Camp had its fans. Rooster Teeth Animated Adventures were always fun. That was when they were doing the podcast. But even after a certain point, those stories that they chose to animate were just kind of boring, and the animations weren't always flashy enough, you know? Just my personal opinions, though. Back when I was building my Mega Man X armor with my friend Red Hood, one thing that we would do is, like, we both like Rooster Teeth, so I just set my phone over there, just turn on either, like, the 2-hour-long compilations of the RTAAs or the playlists, or
She's
just...
on her way.
Yeah, she's right there. Or just any given Red vs. Blue playlist or Dragon Force as music, and we just sit there and just build armor. Like, I built that X armor. Y'all see pictures of it probably. I featured it in a couple of my videos. I don't have it anymore because I didn't maintain my figure. I'm too big for it now. But I also didn't store it properly, so it got crushed in my parents' attic. People just tossing stuff and moving it around and all that. So the armor is no more. But it was great when I had it. I tore it up to like 3 different cons at least, so that's fine. Rooster Teeth aside from Death Battle, so I don't really care much. Yeah, Death Battle is back, but they're independent once again. They were actually at the con that I just went to this past weekend. Got to see a tiny teaser for the upcoming Spawn versus Ghost Rider Death Battle. They didn't show us the whole thing, at least not the panel I went to, so I don't know who wins, but they did show us like an extended preview kind of deal. Looked really nice. They did Q&A, and 90% of the people were just like, who wins? Who wins? Who do you think wins? Others were like, who's some matchups you would like to see?
I went too far.
Yeah, it's up. And then, my question for them
Just trying
was...
to keep moving.
My question for them was, are you going to try to get Beerus versus Sailor Galaxia unblocked? Because the whole episode itself is copyrighted by Toei. So it's currently gone. Even though you can still find, like, a Spanish subtitled re-upload.
Didn't know that had happened.
Yeah. That episode's been gone for a while.
Shows you how often I actually rewatch stuff.
Yeah. That was actually one of the more fun episodes, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what do we gotta do now? Return to the security room. Alright. Save. Let's not advance time yet. Let's go ahead and save, then go back to the security room. But,
Unless absolutely necessary, I'm just going to avoid advancing time.
Yeah, they said that it was effectively more trouble than it was worth to try to re-edit it or fight the copyright block. So they were just going to let that one be. Because it has already been like 4 or 5 years at this point, which makes me feel extremely old. But,
Yeah, I was about to say, I just kind of wish you hadn't said that.
Sorry. Time marches on, my friend. Well, let me double check. It's probably actually only been like 3, most likely. Let me see.
He says as if that's much better. I feel like I'm speed running this at this point.
Posted August 10th, 2020.
Oof. I feel like I may need to defrag my computer or something.
Yeah, because we are getting just a tiny bit of lag we haven't really had before.
And quite frankly,
Yeah.
shut up. Yeah, quite frankly, with what I've paid and put into this dang thing, lag is unacceptable.
Oh, I haven't got to mention it yet. I've been waiting to. But, you know, I mentioned in the Discord that Bree and I were taking a vacation a couple weeks ago. And I got a tiny little haul from some different stores while we were up there, like used media stores. I got myself a copy of the Mega Man ZX collection for Xbox One, which I've needed because I want to play it to get an idea of how Mega Man DS games translate to non-touchscreen consoles, so I can make a video speculating about the Star Wars collection. I also got one of the new Green Lantern movies, the one that features Jon Stewart. I got a Green Lantern, is it First Flight or Emerald Knights? It's one of those two. Superman Red Sun, and I think I got the Hunchback of Notre Dame 1 and 2 pack DVD. Probably not even going to watch 2 because 2 was terrible, but first one is great. And there goes Mega Buster. Pick it up. Actually, no, we're going back to the security room. We can get a fresh one.
I was going to say, get a fresh one.
Excited about racing Crossroads.
Yeah.
Rio actually applied to be a beta tester on that for whenever they drop the closed beta. If there is no NDA attached to it, then we'll be doing videos on it. Okay, so we got plenty of time now.
I was gonna say, been talking about the kids a lot this stream, but again, my oldest is a huge Sonic fan. So, not really allowed to skip that one.
There. Safe.
Is there...
The Mega Buster's in the next room over.
Well,
Remember when they messed up Ghostbusters 2016, where several female casts after the death of Harold Ramis, Bruce Steve messed up Ruby shows after the death of Moniom?
With the exception of Joel, I've not really paid much attention to the actual controversies surrounding RBB. I did know that some of the other cast members got in trouble for, like, inappropriate conduct. Like, crap, who's the writer on the Chorus trilogy? Back. Against the wall over there? Not through the door. Against the wall in the next room. The room with the vent. Hang left out that door. Mega Buster right there. Somewhere. Should be right there. Where is it still in your inventory? Oh.
Ah.
I thought you dropped it when you did the double lariat earlier.
I thought I did too. Oh well.
Sorry.
Let's go deal with this guy.
Next I have more crossover characters and tracks before Upside. Well, yeah, but I mean, the game's literally not... the beta's not even out yet. They'll add more content. with the exception of very few select instances, and mostly the ones that were actually focused on red versus blue, I tried to not like look super deep into things because I'm here for the content, not for the drama. But it does kind of upset me that like the actor who played, I think it was Felix, he got into some bad trouble. Matt, I think it was the guy who played Sarge. Turns out he was actually cheating on his wife at least once. And there's actually an RTAA, Rooster Teeth Animated Adventure, where the incident they're talking about on the podcast, they animated his cover story, and he's actually like getting like you can tell by his tone of voice he's hiding something, and people have said that that is where that's like the weekend or whatever when he was cheating, and the story he was telling to the podcast was his cover story. Laughing at the Infinite Horse Juice.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say go ahead and drink one and just completely replenish.
I mean,
Let's completely stock up.
I was gonna say I agree for the most part, but I'm also stressing about time.
In the real world or in the game?
I mean, now that you bring it up, yes.
Well,
But
bear in mind, for some reason your computer is 30 minutes ahead of what time it actually is. Still haven't figured that out yet. Don't know why.
oh no, I was just making a joke. I'm mostly worried about the timer in the game.
Right.
But it's like, now that you bring it up, so back to the garage, which is straight across.
Yeah. My point with that is, I absolutely will. I will denounce, like, you know, people who get into that kind of bad controversy when we got that kind of confirmation. But I don't know the majority of it. Is the point I was getting at. Outside of people who worked on Red versus Blue, and even some who did, I probably don't know all of the skeletons they got in their closet. But yeah, like, Matt was one of the main original cast of Red versus Blue. Joel is gone, and his voice for Caboose was perfect. Like, no one else can touch his Caboose voice. So, Red versus Blue's dead. But and I've heard different things as far as like whether or not they messed up Monty Ohm's vision for Rooster Teeth. Like I've heard conflicting reports of he had like the notes to give, what have you. I don't know enough about what they've done in recent years to say things one way or another. I'm not saying you're incorrect. I'm saying I don't know, so I can't comment. That's what I'm getting at.
I don't think either one of us like commenting on stuff if we don't have sufficient information.
Exactly. I like to have all the pieces in front. Wait, they got rid of the barricades?
Yeah, it's only there for the bombs, dude.
Really?
Yep.
Carlio didn't do a good enough job. He didn't block off the whole thing. Characters like to see in Crossroads. Sally Acorn?
I want to see the knight from Neverwinter Nights again.
Hey, if we're allowing anyone who's crossed over with Sonic, Spawn. Get Spawn in here.
Well, I mean, the knight's already crossed over in a Sonic racing game before.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. I played a lot of the Sonic Air Riders or whatever it was called back in the day.
I think it was Air Riders, yeah. His voice sounds like one of the inmates from Outlast. Like just one of the generic background inmates.
Yeah.
Speaking of Outlast, when's Outlast 3 coming out? I know that we got Outlast Trials like last year or year before, but that was live service, and live service sucks. We really need Outlast 3, and I'm ready for the Outlast movie. Are you still in school right now? Because it's like almost 6 o'clock over here.
Next case at 10 p.m. Well,
Gotta go back to Carlio's hideout.
we have time now.
Good. House of the Dead character. That is a Sega game, isn't it?
Yeah. typing of the dead.
Like, have you ever seen like House of the Dead and Typing of the Dead? They're like the same game. Have you seen like what the characters look like in Typing of the Dead? They're walking around with
If I
keyboards floating in
have-
front of them, and they type to shoot.
Really? I was gonna say,
Like-
if I have, it has been so monumentally long since.
Like Terminal Montage made that cartoon, like about Typing of the Dead. Have you seen that one?
Mm-hmm.
That's accurate.
I've actually,
That is 100% real.
I've actually been watching Terminal Montage recently.
Yeah.
Because, yet again, back on kids topic, I was watching the Monster Hunter ones because I'm just
Yeah.
obsessed type.
No guns, just backpack and keyboard. It's Sega Saturn on your backpack and a keyboard.
That's funny. Did not know that was accurate. But yeah.
You know,
We,
the thing is, I remember we actually failed this mission the first time back in our original Dead Rising play as well. We had to go back and reload because we didn't make it to Isabel's hideout on time. Of course, back then we had the luxury of editing instead of live streaming it, so...
Yo, whoa, the camera. Yeah, like I was saying, watch the Monster Hunter ones, and then they immediately demanded more. And then I
Right.
got to drop the fact that that's where the Drift Veil
Yeah.
Toothless dance came from.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's where that meme came from? The
Yep.
Terminal Montage video?
Yep.
The Monster Hunter ones he's done are actually some of the least that I've watched, but you know what? I see it now. I see that as his art style.
It's the How to Train Your Dragon one. During the scene where Hiccup tames Toothless.
Yeah. Going up.
Okay, and we're finally back to making progress. Woo.
Save. Spider-Man and Sonic. That'd be a cool crossover.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Frank. I still haven't met the one with my brother.
Better hold off on that.
Philo. So, and it's 10 p.m.?
Yeah. Not even 8 yet.
We don't have any of the extra stuff right now.
Nope.
I need
Made in heaven!
9.
Stop. Stop.
Stop.
Stop.
I've referenced that so many times recently.
What? The JonTron?
Yeah, stop!
Out of this house! Out of this house! That's my favorite meme he's done. Transformers, evil version of Optimus Prime was Nemesis Prime, doing Struck-Good. Victims getting isekai! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! That's it, you're going to Cybertron!
How long do you think it's going to be before they make a Transformers parody anime where Optimus knocks out Megatron with a punch and he wakes up in a fantasy world?
I've seen art of that. I've seen fan
Like,
art of that.
that's... It's gonna happen eventually.
If they let Japan actually have Transformers anime rights again, then yes.
See, they don't have to have Transformers.
Oh.
Just something Transformers adjacent.
GoBots. Bring GoBots back.
Damn it!
Cats. That actually might be correct. Catsman Paul, the Ultimate Recap cartoon guy, did like the Mario 64, the Lion King one.
Simba. That's a really good one too, Sir Isaac.
No, I thought he was tearing his skull. But
Then don't show them your phone.
yeah. Jesus. Jericho.
Show me the locket.
I wanted you to have this. Are we gonna get a good look at it?
Apparently not. There might be like a model rip somewhere.
They're intentionally messing with you at this point.
Yeah. Might just have to
On
wait.
the topic of cosplay,
Yeah.
with the new Digimon announcement,
It-
I'm still sticking with the MC of
Cyber
Hacker's
Sleuth? Yeah.
Memory. That jacket's too good.
I got World Dawn and Bree's got World Dusk.
Not gonna lie, I just want the jacket. Doesn't even have to be a full cosplay. I just want to make the jacket.
What in the Windows 95 is this? Actually, wait, this 2006. Windows XP?
Oh, I don't.
Our parents, the place we lived, Santa Teresa, was blessed with nature. Please forgive me when I say my brother didn't want all this. He only wanted to live in peace.
That would be pretty cool.
Go for it.
Noctis goes over very well from what I've seen too. Did we set a delay on it this time? Or are we just having internet issues too? If the live is 3 minutes behind.
No, I don't think we set a delay. Sometimes it just has to deal with bandwidth. Sometimes it just be that way.
Nuisance and thought only of himself.
Like a full 3 minutes, like 180 seconds. Normally it's only like 30 seconds behind or so, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know
Wow.
he's wrong. But doom and
Okay.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So we have talked to Isabella again.
Now we hightail it back to the control room and we'll wait for the helicopter.
Time to escape.
Wink, wink.
Frank, the emergency line's been freed up. I'll give headquarters a call. Hang on.
Them sliding phones.
This is Agent Jessica McCartney. We have an emergency situation.
Let's go.
The baby.
Let's do a double kick.
There we go. Talk to her after the cutscene. Well, like, go back and talk to her now?
Okay.
Yeah, we got time.
Trying to do the jump off the wall kick again. That was cool. I didn't take the right turn that time.
Of course, it can't be the one with the step ladder.
Right? Oh, we gotta climb these flimsy boxes. I mean, sometimes that happens a lot just because people are more comfortable around you, honestly. Because I had that that kind of thing happen a lot as well.
Frank, it's over. HQ's decided to ignore us.
What? What do you mean ignore us?
I contacted headquarters, but the government has decided to deny all knowledge of what happened here. Special forces will arrive for cleanup at midnight. They'll take everyone out. Zombies, people, everyone.
Maybe they changed it slightly in the remastered version.
Could be. Not an unreasonable reaction.
Right.
Feels like I'm doing the Dark Souls, just exhaust their dialogue thing.
Yeah. Me running through Battle Network and Star Force in my recording sessions. Even if it doesn't all make it into the recorded video that I post, I'm archiving it in case I need it for something. Hey, look at that zombie shot his friend.
I don't need to be using that. Is there a way to just put up the weapon without having to drop it?
I think you push up on the D-pad. Nope, never mind.
Oh, almost better.
You can throw a weapon.
That's a new one. Can't say I blame not blame the energy.
Don't understand the energy.
No, I do kind of understand the energy. That's the thing. Fault the energy.
Fault. There we go.
Yeah, can't say I fault the energy.
Is that a friend you're beefing with, or is that just how you bond?
Yeah, that was making the assumption that it was a bonding flip them off. I don't care about the windows. I just started playing Marvel Rivals like 2 days ago.
I have not. I did have a different friend recommend it to me, though.
I have been cleaning up shop with some Invisible Woman, Cloak and Dagger, and Moon Knight.
Random bullshit, go!
Kinda.
Pardon my French.
Well, just for the one big reminder thing, I'm trash at FPSs.
Hey, stock up on orange juice. Like fill up your entire inventory.
Is the plan.
There we go.
We got that OJ.
We're getting the vitamin C. We're gonna cure the zombie virus with vitamin C.
Yeah, if you're looking for some people to play with too, I can probably put my friend. Here's a friend code or whatever
Yeah.
on there.
Actually, while you're controlling it, do you want me to boot up your Steam Deck and try to add them?
I don't have it on my Steam Deck.
Oh, okay.
It's on the computer. I can put it in
Well,
the
yeah,
Discord.
he's not in the Discord.
Jessica McCarney?
I mean, it's still.
Talk about your close calls. You contacted us just in time. The boss thought we should have a talk with you before the operation begins. We'll be taking you into custody. If you sign an agreement to keep your mouth shut about all this, you'll be free to go.
Yep. She apparently could not keep her mouth shut after all. That shot right there, for when we got to there in our original Let's Play, that was just a thumbnail that auto-generated, and it was perfect for that episode. And I was going to say, because I can access your library on your Steam Deck, even if the game's not installed, I could use Steam to like search for friends on here. So I could try to add them to your Steam Deck if you want me to. Or will it mess up because you're running
It-
Steam?
it'll- It actually will definitely mess up because I'm running
Steam
Steam
on the
currently.
computer. I wasn't thinking about that. Never mind. I tried.
The play stuff on PC.
Oh, PlayStation.
Jesse,
Gotcha. And honestly, Sosmog, I feel like half the people who play that game belong there. So, I mean,
Why do you think my weapon of choice is a baseball bat?
do it.
Why do you think my weapon of choice is a baseball bat?
You go. Which way to get to that?
You go back into the control room and then you go up the stairs. And then we just wait until it's time.
So lost.
Oh, she got both of them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's established that the zombies do have muscle memory. And as an agent, she had to have some combat training.
She just lost in the crowd though now. No, there she is. Don't remember that part.
Anyone there?
But, yeah, and then you consider the fact that zombies likely won't have the same limiters on their, muscle fabric as
Yeah.
we do, so they're not worried about ripping themselves apart.
Yeah.
She was probably really strong, too. I mean, again, you're gonna get bonked regardless.
Right.
Might as well just enjoy the game. Let me just wait.
Yep. Till noon the next day. We have to be at the same point to skip time.
But it'll only be a minute standing here because if it's at 11, then it's a minute per second.
PM.
Oh, well, damn.
Gotta be back noon the next day.
So we're gonna get invaded before then.
Yeah, probably.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
The save.
Use the time stone to accelerate time.
And here we go.
That one's still twitching. But POV, Ant-Man trying to fight Thanos. Just straight to the butt.
Still says get to the heliport at noon.
I would not worry about it. I would just save again and then just fast forward time. But we don't have any other cases to do, so fast forward a full 12 hours in game.
This sounds some radio dialogue.
Are we worried about it?
Not too much because it's a matter of like having to wait that much real time, you know.
So go to about 11:30.
Right here. Yeah.
Well, stop me at 10.
There you go.
Yeah, I have a lot of trouble recognizing which one I'm up against if it's on the enemy team. Invisible Woman and Dagger from Cloak and Dagger look the same.
Ah, so that's what Pyro looks like under the mask. I kind of want to cosplay a Team Fortress 2 character, but I played so little Team Fortress 2, I feel like that I'd be out of place, you know?
Pastime still? Or?
Try to walk out of the helipad, see if it'll work. Yeah, some people are just like that. Did aspect ratio just change, or am I seeing things?
Looks the same to me. That, I assume you're referencing Chakarone for that one.
Yeah. Friend texted me.
Alright.
Hey, Bree, are you watching the stream right now?
No!
Curse you with a 4-3. No! That's it. You're going to 144p.
What did we do to deserve this?
The highest video quality you will ever achieve is video now. I remember I used to want one of those when I was a kid.
I mean, back then they were probably a little more,
Novel.
do I have to be pressing
You have to be like on helipad.
into the wall?
Referencing Rio just mumbling, not knowing what he's saying.
Ah, gotcha.
Savage. A little bit. They're like the Umbrella Corporation.
I'll have comment on that when I get around to playing Resident Evil. Anyway, I was asking if Brie was on the stream right now because one of my friends is doing an art piece for me that I'm going to give to her for Valentine's Day. It's nice little
That is a lot of
gesture.
data just to be airdropping people. Good lord. Unless it's in 144p. Just airdrop the entire Breaking Bad series.
No. See, what it means is that someone flew by with a drone and dropped the DVD box set on his desk.
Pyro, not Rio.
Yeah, it's
I got what you were saying.
So some years back, I had the same friend draw our pet birds in Animal Crossing style, because one of them had just passed away, and then we had gotten another one. I'm not going to call it a replacement, but the one that was still alive needed a cage mate because cockatiels are very social animals. Like, they need enrichment. They need a roommate. So after we got the new one and we decided on her name and everything, I had my friend draw them in Animal Crossing style, and it was the three birds that we had. So now I'm like, okay, we live in a house now. Well, we lived in a house then too. But our neighbors have, like, one of our neighbors' dogs basically lives in our yard, like on our front porch.
Total sweetheart.
Right. And the neighbor also happens to have, like, a couple other animals, like a chicken and a duck and another dog. So, yeah. Alright, we're going to swap out now. I'm going to play. And,
I'm not gonna lie, I just need to stretch my legs a little bit.
yeah, I feel that.
Oh, God.
So I'm having the friend draw all the animals that are currently relevant to us in Animal Crossing style.
That is pretty cool.
And she was just telling me that the final version is ready and sent to the drive.
It's me. That must mean you got it soon. I can't wait to get my share of the cake.
We've been there before.
Yeah. Don't you dare disturb that cat.
All right. You just hang tight, buddy. I'm on my way.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, we're wearing something completely different than when he dropped us off.
I mean, what else are you going to do in a dilapidated mall?
Right. Oh yeah, I love New Horizons too. It's really fun. See through the sunglasses
yeah.
in this version. Yeah. What was it rule number 2 of Zombieland? Always check the back seat.
I thought rule number 2 is cardio.
I thought rule number
No,
1.
rule number 1's cardio. Rule number 2 is double tap.
2 is double tap. 3 is check the back seat. 4 is don't be a hero.
I think so.
Oh. I'm sorry, Sir Isaac. I'm the one who misread that message a little while ago. Like I said, I was trying to read over his shoulder. Alright, so we completed 72-hour mode. Now we're finally getting into overtime.
Yep. The face of a defeated man.
Yeah. 4 is beware of the bathroom. It's been a while since I've seen Zombieland. I know Don't Be Heroes in there somewhere. Survivor chart. Yeah. Whoops. And the only way to get Dr. Barnaby is to actually, like, not complete the case. It was the save slot 3 is the one we were using, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Overtime mode. Here we go.
Here we go.
Can we just agree what a fantastic shot that was?
Frank just in full seppuku form. We had the katana. Golly, yeah. 2 a.m.'s a little late.
No. It wasn't easy getting you back here by myself, you know. You collapsed on the roof.
I collapsed. No, I. What?
Why's her hair clipping so bad?
Graphics be like that?
I mean, for a deluxe remake, though.
Indeed. Yeah, I think I heard him a couple times when I popped in for that little bit. At least one of them. Theater all destroyed from
Yeah. And all them
You must have gotten
50,
yourself
60
into
foot
accident.
drops. My ankles, my knees.
my leg. His feet about to be looking like Die Hard. Dude, that's a nice crossover right there. Die Hard, Dead Rising.
Goes greatly from person to person. You're lucky, Frank. You seem to have a very high level of resistance.
So, so what you're saying?
Hey, you're welcome. If I get the notification in time, then I'll pop back in next time you guys are streaming. If I'm in a position where I can.
Heck yeah.
You know, I'm not sure luck is the word I use.
mean, even with as much coffee as I drink, I don't think I could be up that early doing a stream. We have kicked around the idea of doing like a 24-hour stream before. Not sure I want to go over, but
Lovely. What if there was some way to impede the infection? If we could extract and administer a large dose of hormones from the corpus allotrum of an adult queen, it would potentially hinder the growth of the larvae in your blood, retarding the zombification process.
Hang on a second. I don't understand a word you just said. What are we supposed to do?
I'll need certain supplies to get this
I
to
forgot
work.
that the larvae themselves grew inside the body. That makes it even worse.
Get my hands on.
All right. Sounds like fun. Should be sitting around here waiting to die.
Have to decide what we're gonna do for 24 hours though.
Yeah.
Typically, that kind of stuff is usually reserved for big special events like a charity stream or something. I had wanted to do something like that for the 10-year anniversary, but it just wasn't viable because
Too much going on.
yeah, too much going on, and like I thought it, but I don't think I actually like vocalized that it was an idea I had because I just knew it wasn't viable.
We threw it around for a minute or two. Very literally.
All right.
I think you first brought it up, and then after talking for next to no time, we both very quickly went, nah.
Yeah, like neither of us currently in the shape, I guess is the right word. Neither of us have the sleep schedule for it. Neither of us have the
I'd like to go 2 days without crisis.
yeah, that too. I would need it to be at least a 3-day weekend, like one day to prepare and like sleep the entire time, second day to be awake the whole time, and then third day to sleep it off.
I mean, when it comes to preparation, at least on my end, 24-hour stream wouldn't be that hard.
Oh, behind me.
I think the worst I'd have to deal with on my end is keeping the children occupied.
Got him. How do I dodge roll again?
The B button on that controller.
Ah. Guys, be worth a lot of EXP if it wasn't already max level. Worst part is sleep deprivation.
Yeah.
Are you excited for X question? How about Bleach Rebirth of Souls? I didn't even hear about that.
I'm interested in it, but I have not played very many Bleach games. I read the entirety of the manga and am at the edge of my seat watching the
1,000-Year Blood War.
the 1,000-Year Blood War arc.
I see.
I kept popping up in my head as the Hulu thing. And I couldn't think of it.
You smell. Didn't wasn't that arc like wasn't the ending like super convoluted or super like anticlimactic?
I'm not gonna talk about it
Yeah,
in the hope.
not spoiling it.
Yeah, if something doesn't change with the ending, you may want to skip like the last episode. I was a little let down by that, but my understanding is that was largely caused by him being really rushed. Something along the lines of, I can finish it really well in 15 chapters, and I'm going, you have like 3.
Yeah, I've been meaning to actually go back and watch Bleach myself. I did catch some of it when I was younger.
Yeah, just skip the filler arcs if you watch it, because most of them are just not good. You can pretty easily find some listings of like what would be worth watching. Like I like the Zanpakuto Liberation arc or whatever it was called. But yeah, just it's a really good watch. I read it personally, but the watch might be a better route, honestly, because some of the action in that is really good.
What I really want to find is a place where I can watch the Deke dub of Sailor Moon. Like the OG 90s dub, you know?
That would be pretty cool.
I have found a place where I can watch the Ocean dub of Gundam Seed. You know, the superior dub.
Nice. Well, yeah, if you're going the manga route, I just say go for it. It's good stuff, right up until the end. I'm still just waiting for when we finally get more of the Hell arc.
I really liked the Scott Pilgrim movie, except for the fact that he was dating a high schooler. I do appreciate how that was kind of dropped like kind of early-ish, like he starts going after someone else's own age.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I enjoyed the movie Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I haven't read the comic yet.
I think something a lot of people miss is that, like, Scott's meant to be portrayed as a bit of a scumbag.
Oh yeah, like he absolutely is. Like he's selfish. He's very full of himself.
I haven't gotten to watch the new anime yet, though. Yeah. I feel like there's a good number of those that you're gonna have to deal with. Yeah, the movie doesn't really have it come across completely. I agree. It does kind of capture the growth. It just doesn't really
Like
portray the full need for it, I guess is the best way to put it.
they do like it was a rebound. Is that the word for it? Like reverse rebound? Because like he said that he was coming off the heels of a breakup with Envy. Was that her name?
I don't.
You don't remember that specific?
It's been a long time on that one too. I think I was still in like freshman year of college last time I watched that movie.
Hey, play Mega Man X4. Good stuff. Oh, hey Chief.
Nice.
Posting about Animal Crossing memes in the Discord. Awesome.
Eh,
This way. Did you see that new mod for X4 that got released recently where you get to play as like that grunt soldier?
I have heard about it. I've not actually seen much of it yet. Chicken isn't vegan? Sure, he has technology far surpassing our own.
A weapon to surpass Metal Gear. So, Metal Gear Solid Delta. Is that how you'd say that?
I guess?
Triangle is Delta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't actually played the game myself either. I just remember, like, I've seen like clips, but I haven't like watched the full playthrough of it. It looks hilarious because like I always love those kind of things where it's like play as the grunt and take on all the bosses. I think one of the Castlevania games had a mode like that, like old axe armor mode for Portrait of Ruin, I think.
That sounds right.
It was one of the DS Metroidvanias, I know that much. Which one
Yeah, 25 is a lot more manageable to get your hands on than 70 or 74.
One Piece? What?
I know, it's just Bleach. One Piece. Oh god. Man, that dude took the charge shot.
Got him. Thought he had a drone flying around too. Right. So I need to get coffee filters. Do I need to go down or?
I would say hit the map.
You're not gonna let me do the knee drop? There we go.
It's been really finicky about it.
Snake Eater released on yes.
I'm really excited for that one too. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if they're still gonna have the same trick for the silence.
Making people stay salt. Oh. Oh! Get up, Frank. Going through my orange juice real quick, but it's okay because I'm going to need these slots to hold queens in a minute. You get nothing. Calling for backup? Skill issue.
I really enjoy One Piece, but I can definitely understand.
The aversion?
Yeah, like, even I'll fully admit that I have not read the entirety of One Piece. I have found, like, a Spark Notes thing that covers most of the, like, important details, and then tells you what chapters to actively read. And that's how I caught up.
I'm just going to watch the 4Kids dub. Suddenly dark. Oh, okay. Come on, get up there.
You go pick up some more orange juice while you're here.
Developing solution. Next, I need coffee filters, I think. I forgot the Mega Buster has a hard time breaking walls.
It's a laser. Lasers go through glass.
Ah, fair enough. Not walls, windows, I meant to say. I feel like I should get the coffee filter from the coffee shop that's in this area, you know?
Yeah.
That'd make the most sense. I saw him twitching.
Double tap.
Oh yeah, Dead Space. That's another one that's on my list. And I do have it on Steam.
Dead Space is good. Dead Space is horrifying.
Okay, so coffee shop's here, but no coffee
Really
filters.
good.
Magnifying glass. Oh, that's way over there. Okay, where's my next cold spray? Alright. Wait. Okay. It's like right here. There he is.
And it was right there. Orange juice.
Yeah.
With the way those guys eat through the HP.
Only restores 1. How many calories is that? That was like a whole apple pie.
There's actually 3.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it restores 1 HP bar.
I mean, how good for you do you think it is to just eat a whole apple apple pie in the span of 4 seconds. It can't regen that much HP.
I mean, fair, yeah. Frank's gonna be slogging after that, you know? Casually eats whole pizza.
I don't like to think of the word slogging after drinking an entire gallon of orange juice. I don't like that combination of thoughts.
No, Sauce Monk, the battery's going your nose, not your mouth.
Do you have the power?
Unlimited power! Did I miss it? Because I thought it said it was, like, right here. No, guess not.
And yeah, I can understand that, Sir Isaac. I wouldn't have necessarily called reading through the entirety wasting time. I'm just a man of very limited time. So, I try to absorb what I can as quickly as I can.
Yeah, heck, I've been watching the Mega Man Star Force anime during my day job because we're in slow season right now.
You say weird looking, all I can think of is what that concentration of vitamin C being filtered out of your system is going to smell like. Because, like, that much is going to cause some,
Type 2 adult onset diarrhea.
It is juice.
Juice? Who's got the juice?
I think you're on the wrong side. Unless I'm
It's
not
below
thinking
us.
of the thing you're after.
That star thing?
Yeah. Is there not another one on the other side of this place? Like at the top?
Don't know. Oh, I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
How do you think this is going to go? I've survived 3 days in here with psychopaths and zombies. You're a normal dude.
My hands can literally punch through your bulletproof armor.
Must have been the wind.
Alright.
The first volley only took off 1 tick of HP. The second volley didn't even touch you.
Yeah, I think the next one's below us.
I think it's actually on the helipad. Like go back
Yep,
to the map.
there he is. Hold on. Come on, come out here. Bro, jumping. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's because, yeah.
Because of how it's layered on the map.
Yeah. I don't know, though.
I mean, try it out. It's not like we don't have time.
Yeah, this one is taking me this way. Coffee filters is number 3.
It's
Not-
definitely on the helipad. Or at least in the office stuff.
Alright. Okay, yeah, this one is,
Oh.
yeah, it is going to take me back to the office. Which is fine, because that's no longer our...
Safe zone.
Yeah, so I'm not losing time by backtracking, there's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Oh.
You getting them corners pretty good, though.
Oh yeah, you weren't in the chat when we were talking about it. Yeah, oh, thank you, by the way. Yeah, Rio was really excited about the new Digimon announcement.
Yeah. I was I was texting Blade here about it too before it happened because GameStop messed up and made a listing for it before the announcement, and I was already aware that Bamco had trademarked Time Stranger. So when they listed Digimon Story Time Stranger, I was like, oh, we're either getting that today or we're getting it at Digicon next month.
Friend went to Philly to see his family during the Super Bowl. Well, I hope they had a good time. Gonna go ahead and pop one of these. Oh, bro, Frank, what'd they do to you? God, these guys are like just chewing through my health bar, aren't they?
Yeah, conceptually, this is super funny. Sir, he's dressed up like Ryu from Street Fighter and hitting us with a cosplay prop.
It's Ken! just punches him in the back of the head. Sir, that's a prop. Why is it shooting actual lasers? Didn't know Rio had kids till like a week ago.
Yeah. I've been trying to kind of keep them...
Not secret, but...
Yeah, not secret, but...
Not draw too much attention to them.
Off of the YouTube, but sometimes when I just get on the topic of them...
Yeah.
I kind of like my kids.
It's from the... like, from the angle of, I'm assuming, like, some YouTuber parents will, like, have their kids and use them for content. So we're trying to, like...
That is
not
a
even,
major part of it.
Not even give... It's like, he wouldn't do that. But it's like, not even give the shadow of that impression.
Yeah. Admittedly, my oldest has expressed interest.
That was a good shot.
That really was a good shot. So there may be a potential of seeing some of her, but I'm worried about the security risks of it and ending up being one of those parents. I'm terrified of just being a bad parent.
Hey, if it starts that, I will beat you senseless myself.
Yes.
You all hear this as my witness. Like, I'll hold them accountable, and y'all hold me accountable.
Yep.
If any kind of situation like that happens.
Yep. All truth be told, if that kind of situation happens, y'all are welcome to come do it yourselves too.
I have your IP address. Bro stuck on a tree. Oh, behind me? Really? He's stuck on a tree. The hitbox of the charge shot was blocked by the wall.
Dude, those days off are always nice.
Blammo. Is there an achievement for, like... Yep, there we go. Done before, I do it again. And this time, with a baseball bat that's not made of foam.
Alright, hold you to that, Sir Isaac.
Crap, I forgot what I was going to say.
What a mood.
There we go.
I would just go outside with everything. I don't think they're super prevalent on the outside, are they? Or well, it could be changed in the remake.
Magnifying glass.
Oh wait, you're still going after stuff.
Yeah. This is the last item that's on the list now. Then I'm just going to have to go on Queen Gathering Spree. I think I was going to say, I wonder if there's an achievement for, like, killing, like, 100 plus of these guys, because I got one for killing 10 of them.
It's possible.
Is it on the lower level?
Yeah, it's on the lower level.
Just shot.
more damage to his kneecap than you did in that drop to yourself.
I swear I will not kill anybody. He'll live. I know that's not how it was edited in the movie, but that's one of my favorite like clip edits of death battles ever done during the Terminator episode. Alright, so now we hightail it back to Isabella's hideout.
I've had the opening of Mashal stuck in my head for days now.
I have not seen that one.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah,
It's kind of One Punch Man-y, but magic. But it's good fun. It's really good fun.
yeah, Bree's been watching Don to Don in her spare time.
That's a good one too. Both openings by the same people.
Oh, really?
Yep. Both by Creepy Nuts.
And that title is especially fitting for Dan to Dan.
Yep.
Play ping pong on a speed limit board. That sounds kind of funny, actually.
You say a huge speed limit board, but like people underestimate how big traffic stuff is. Have you ever actually seen a traffic light up close, like not hanging 30 feet in the air?
Like 6 feet tall.
Yeah, those things are huge.
Alright. Here's your stuff. Make me a smoothie.
All right, you're a smoothie.
This drug that stops the parasite growth. Have you ever made it before, or is it just a theory?
When I was working in the medical lab, my brother asked me to research a method of suppressing the parasite. Of course, back then we didn't extract the hormones directly. We synthesized them in the lab.
Yeah. So much
He
chocolate
was
to
looking
give out
protect
tomorrow.
himself from his own terrorist scheme. He wanted a way out. Was that it?
I don't know. I know he didn't bring the drug within here.
Oh, that's really nice.
I have no idea what he intended to use it for.
Yeah. Bree and I got a date tomorrow. Going to have
Brenda
tea.
was making excuses.
She booked us a tea house.
Carlito kept
Nice.
Or like a service at a tea house.
Yeah. My wife and I don't generally do much Valentine's. Her birthday's the next day, and she doesn't like having them combined.
Yeah.
But we still do big for the kids.
I'm afraid not. When the effect wears off, the parasite will develop as it normally would, continuing the zombification process.
That's not good, that does me. Wow. It's the only hope I've got now.
This is all I need as far as supplies are concerned. Now all we need are some cleanings.
That's a good position to be in.
Yeah.
Listen. Just how long do you suppose your drug will prevent you from turning into a walking corpse?
During my research, I was never able to conduct proper clinical studies. To a certain extent, the period of effectiveness depends on each patient's physiology. It could be a year, maybe only a week. There's no way to tell for sure.
Fantastic. So, I'll be
Magnus Anderson.
Are you saying
It's a
he
cool
infected
name.
these kids
Yeah.
and then gave them your drug? That he made 50 little ticking time bombs?
I don't know. I just don't know. It is possible.
Yes. New York, D.C., L.A. These kids are spread all over the country. If your theory is right,
Yeah.
the entire country could be crawling with zombies by now. I don't know what's worse. That we don't know for sure, that we can't warn anyone about this.
Well, what we need to do right now is prepare the hormone and get you taken care of.
You know, I find it kind of funny because it's about time for us to wrap it up for the night, and that's also the place where we left off during our original Let's Play.
Nice.
I think it's kind of funny. Like then we picked up the next episode like immediately afterward, after that info drop. But yeah, nice little stream right there.
We made some good progress today.
So we will be finishing out the story next time because after that, like after we get all the queens, just on to the final boss and then done. About to watch the new Captain America. Or going to. Yeah. Let me know how that is. Oh, oops. I haven't really kept up with the MCU for the last like 3 or 4 years. Basically after
Yeah.
Endgame. Or no, after Spider-Man, I haven't really kept up with it a lot. Just it kept coming too fast, and I didn't have enough money to keep going to see it. Well, thank you all for joining, and we'll shoot for something sometime next week. We don't have an exact date nailed down yet.
Yeah.
We'll try to do this again soon. Later, everybody.
Peace.